Idaho, the land that wrestling forgot. Until souls across the gem state decided to make history. We all take risks. We all feel pain. We all have succeeded and failed. But not tonight. Tonight, our stories will be told. Tonight, our voices will be heard. Tonight, your eyes will see the unbelievable. For the first time in Idaho history, we bring you local professional wrestling. So gather the family, take a seat, and leave the action to us. We are Wrestle Club. What you are about to see is real. Each wrestler has years of training. Our bodies are not indestructible. We bend, we break, we bleed. So please, do not try this at home, school, or anywhere.
My name's May Lee, reporter for the Wrestle Club, and right here we've got our brand new heavyweight champion, Wrestle Garibay.
Oh yeah.
How long has it been?
It took me 10 years. I broke into the business in 2007, trained for 2 years, turned pro in 2010, now 2018. Finally, I got some gold around my shoulder, and my goals for 2018 is to improve this company, take it to heights.
That's right, champ. Congratulations on your empty victory. But I'm gonna beat the truth out of you. Yeah, let's pick up your baggage. Get in there.
Patrick, when I said that I was going to take both of them on, I meant a one-on-one situation, okay? I did not mean for a triple threat, okay? I deserved better. And you misconstrued my word. How could you get that? Granted, I've been in Japan for 3 months, but quite frankly, my English is a lot better than yours because I demanded one-on-one matches with the both of them, not a triple threat match. So, that being said, I want my rematch. I have it stated in my contract that I, Marcus King Anderson, heavyweight champion of Wrestle Club, have a rematch clause, and I want it right now.
Last I checked, this isn't upstate New York. This is Boise, Idaho.
Boise, Idaho?
You don't get a rematch clause.
Look at me. I am the only international superstar that Wrestle Club has. I defended the belt in Japan. I deserve better. You hear me?
Well, congratulations, but this isn't Stanford, Connecticut either. This is Boise, Idaho. As a matter of fact, guess what? You get to start all the way from the bottom.
What?
Yes. And as a matter of fact, you know what your next opponent's going to be? One of the Spud Brothers Coalition.
Those pig farmers? Those pieces of trash?
Yes. You want to get mad all you want. My decision is final.
Bogus! That's bogus!
All right, entering our ring from Boise, Idaho. He is one half of the Spud Brothers Coalition, Big John Henry. What's going on, guys? How y'all doing?
And the Spud Brothers were felt real bad for him because after the kill, he was in the bathroom, he was crying for hours. This is the saddest thing you've ever done seen. I've seen him. Let me tell you something. Just to show, Spud Brothers here, me and Bronco, we try to be friends with everybody in the wrestling club, even though they don't like us too much. And so, we remember that you guys are great fans of King Marcus Anderson, that's why you're yelling with little crowns. And there's something, I can't remember what it is, but Bronco, do you remember what it is? I think there's something y'all chant every time that King Marcus Anderson goes out and something about Burger King. Alright, let's give him a warm welcome now. Let's get that Burger King chant going. Come on, Burger King! Burger King! Burger King! Burger King! Burger King! Burger King!
It's been a few weeks. Patrick Calloway told me that I had to start from the bottom. I was the longest reigning Wrestle Club Heavyweight Champion, the youngest Wrestle Club Heavyweight Champion, international superstar, and Patrick Calloway forces me down at the bottom against some gutter snipe, pig farmer, piece of trash. Big John Henry. I don't care who you are. February 24th, people look at us. They say, those two, they look like they're cut from the same cloth. Now, you see, there's blood in our veins. That's where our similarity ends. So, Big John Henry, I guarantee you that when you step into my ring, it is not your farm. It is my kingdom. And while you're tilling what you sow, I am going to teach you a thing about a world-renowned traveling wrestling prodigy. That is a guarantee and a royal decree.
And welcome to Wrestle Club. Again, another week of exciting professional wrestling coming out of Southern Idaho, out of the great city of Boise. Our opening match is Marcus Anderson, the king of Wrestle Club, versus Big John Henry. My name's Dr. Nick Redbone, joined by Jushin Thunder Sammy Magnus. Is another great matchup and a great way to start. A couple of big, strong guys in our opener.
Excited to see where this one goes. We got a matchup here. There's a little bit of a skill difference, I think. I'm curious to see how Big John's going to try and make up the slack that King hasn't experienced.
Well, you know, the King came back from a very successful tour of Japan, and of course, until just recently, the dominant heavyweight champion of Wrestle Club, and now, you know, a challenge on the King's plate as well as, you know, where do you go after holding the title for over 300 days, losing to Garabai, almost having to start from the ground up. Where does the King go?
Well, right now the King's just heading out there and admonishing the crowd. He's taking all those crowns that Big John brought out to the ring there and just tearing them to pieces.
Yeah, the experience difference is definitely going to show here. I think that they're both big, strong guys. You know, I think John Henry might have the advantage just because of that farm boy muscle, but obviously the experience level, and I think that the technique's got to go to the King.
Yeah, I think the crowd right now is getting the King a little bit here, taking his eye off the prize. You got to be careful about that. Go ahead and follows up a few forearm shots, though, as Big John tries to enter the ring again.
And you've got to think that was the King trying to get into Big John's head, and it looks like it worked.
Big old lariat there following up. Big John on the ground writhing in pain. King just admonishing the crowd and just go ahead and throw his hands up there in victory so far.
Thus far, it doesn't look like Big John Henry's going to be much of a match for the King, but it is still early on, and there's the King taking some liberties with him on the ropes. He's going to use all of that 4 count.
Big right hand there, driving Big John into the corner. Another one to follow it up, it looks like.
Boy, Big John hasn't had a chance to show any of his offense yet or any of that power. Look, it looks like the King's trying to sell a T-shirt in the middle of the... I guess that's when you're the King, you can do that.
Yeah, the King can do whatever he wants.
He's going to sell the T-shirt, and then he might get disqualified for using it for a choke. Yeah, the referee breaks it up, and hopefully the T-shirt's going to leave the ring.
Big John trying to compose himself in the corner there. King following up, though, another big right hand.
The Spud Brothers, very popular in, of course, wearing Boise colors, and in the Treasure Valley. Boom! Big corner clothesline by the King.
Looks like the King's driving those shoulders in there, just driving the air right out of the diaphragm, the solar plexus of Big John.
The King has always had that meticulous, that slow, that methodical pace. He never rushes anything. Big dropkick.
Beautiful.
Big man.
Shotgun dropkick there from the King, just way up there too, getting height.
All Marcus Anderson thus far. There's 1, 2, just out of the 2 count. Maybe a little early. Like I said, that farm boy muscle is going to carry Big John, a distance at least. He's going to have to get some offense going real soon because the King's just dissecting him. Snap Mary.
I don't know if Marcus Anderson's even trying to go for a win on the cover there. He's just proving to Henry that, hey, I got you exactly where I want you. And there we go again, just cutting the throat. Got him in the snapmare position, building up a head of steam here. Let's see what he does.
Oh, drops a knee into the middle of his back and applying the rear chin lock. Now he's going to lean all of that weight on top. Once again, that's how you take the muscle out of a strong guy. You just take away his air. There's no way the engine can run if it's not getting any fuel.
Just wearing him down here. Got a tight chin lock on him.
There's the King continuing to jaw to him, talking as much trash as he possibly can. He doesn't want Big John Henry to be confident at all in his ability.
Elbow straight to the stomach there, trying to work the King, get out of that hold. Throws him off the rope, ducks down. Oh, telegraphed with a big kick by the King. Oh, and follows it up with a big boot to match.
The King is so good. He doesn't have the belt on him right now, but he still looks like the champion that we've gotten to know, and of course the fans in Japan got to know as well.
The fans here are getting to know him as well. You can see he's just pointing out to everybody in the crowd saying, you know who your King is. Bow down to the King.
And you got to think every strike he throws, every maneuver he uses, he's got to be thinking about getting his belt back. He's got to be, he's fighting Big John Henry, but he's got to be seeing Garabai at the end of those fists. Whips him into the corner. Follows him in. Oh!
Got those boots up, putting King back there.
It's almost a mule kick. I think if you're wearing overalls, I think it automatically becomes a mule kick.
Every kick is a mule kick.
I think so.
Big John just driving the King's head repeatedly into the top turnbuckle there.
The King eating some pad.
Big John's got to watch the count.
Oh, and the former champion on Dream Street. Big John up to the second rope.
Big old forearm strike there. Big John hurrying for the cover.
Is it enough? 1, 2. No, not enough to keep the King down.
Close call, though.
And now we're going to see what Big John has got offensively. He's got the King down. Now he's got to pour on as much as he possibly can.
A short right hand there, straight to the King. Another one to follow.
Big right hand, and the King is reeling. Throws him into the ropes. Misses the clothesline.
Ooh, gets him up there. Holding him. Big old scoop slam from Big John Henry.
There's that farm boy strength I was talking about. That was nothing but muscle.
Laying the King out now, just dragging him up by the arm and the head.
Whips him to the corner. Big John follows up with a big right hand. Another.
Just repeated shots. Oh, beautiful chop there from Big John.
They heard that one in Caldwell.
You think he's chopping the King there like he's chopping the wood?
Maybe so. Once again, see, that might be hay. He's working the hay. I don't know. I'm not a farmer. I don't know what that would be. Bulldog. This could be it. This could be it. Going for the cover. 1, 2, and still not enough to keep the King down.
You got to hook the leg when you want that win.
See, if I'm wearing overalls, I'm just going to go back to the mule kick. So many mule kicks.
All mule kicks.
All the time. Like a mule kick party. Whips him to the rope. King reverses.
Boss man slam of sorts. Beautiful from the King.
I believe that's a King slam if he does it. I think a King outranks a boss man.
I'd say you're right, but got to throw props to the big man in charge there.
And once again, the ego on display from...
Oh, my.
Spitting on the other Spud brother outside of the ring.
Bronco Billy getting a whole face full of loogie there from the King. Actually, you may scrape that off and sell that on eBay.
You're a big King fan, though. You'd let him spit it.
I'd let him spit near me. I'd let him spit near me. Maybe not on... Oh, beautiful whiplash there. Throwback to the great Mr. Perfect.
And Big John Henry is in big trouble right now. The King in total control again.
Has him right where he wants him.
And that's the thing. Once again, even as close as we are to him just now taking control back, the King still taking his time. His pace is so methodical. Big right hand. Set him up. Back suplex.
Beautiful. Just driving the air out of Big John there. And he's focusing his tack now, I believe, on the stomach and the solar plexus there.
1, 2, and close. That was a 2.5. That farm muscle coming in, but how much can he have left?
The King likes to use the majestic guillotine, which is a reverse elbow that just drives basically all the air out of his stomach and right into the chest.
The King moves so well for a big guy. Yeah, he's taking his eyes off the prize now, though. Chasing people around the ring is not going to get you a win. Wait a minute, what's he got? Is that one of the... I think that's one of the Spud Brothers Coalition's bags of potatoes. You know what? You never touch another man's tuber.
Throws it. Oh, takes out Bronco Billy right off the mat there. Big John going to check on him.
He's taking his eyes off the King. King Marcus Anderson directly behind him.
Ooh, locks in a Cobra clutch there.
This could be it.
Oh, it looks like he's transitioning. We spoke about it earlier. Twisting it. Oh, nails him with the majestic guillotine there. That's got to be the end.
1, 2, and 3. Your winner, the King, Marcus Anderson.
Your winner is King Marcus Anderson.
Welcome to Wrestle Club.
Hey there, this is your heavyweight champion, the Lost Soul, Garibay, and I have arrived here on Cable One. And each Friday, there's going to be a brand new episode at 7 p.m. right here on Channel 64.
Hey, Black.
What's that, Zane?
Project Mayhem. Merchandise. Look at this. Look at this. You kids at home. This is what you want. You don't want Wrestle Club merchandise. You want Project Mayhem merchandise. You want Puppet Master Brad Zane merchandise. Here's the thing, though. This shirt's currently sold out right now, but that's only because kids at home know. They know that Project Mayhem is where it's at. Brad Zane, the Puppet Master, Damian Black, the Voodoo Priest.
Merchandise is coming.
Be ready for it.
Following match is scheduled for one fall. Entering the ring from Nampa, Idaho, weighing in at 250 pounds. He has the hardest head in the business. He is the real deal, Bryce Bennett.
I've got a head of steel. My name is Bryce Bennett, and I'm the real deal.
And his opponent from the Idaho Department of Corrections, weighing in at 185 pounds, he is the outlaw Rusty Livings.
Our next match of the evening is Bryce Bennett, the hardest head in the business, and I've got to think maybe a little bit of an underdog going against the outlaw Rusty Livings. Livings is a fantastic wrestler, not only in the ring, but if you look at his physique, he obviously takes it all very seriously. But can't discount Bryce Bennett. I've seen Bryce Bennett beat guys almost literally twice his height, but that headbutt, it's like he's a walking weapon.
Yeah, Doc, they don't call him the real deal for nothing. I'm really curious to see what he's got in store here for Rusty Livings.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Outlaw at some point taking a run at the Wrestle Club Heavyweight Championship, currently held by the Lost Soul of Garibay.
Yeah, the winner of this match may, be boosted into line on that and be considered a contender for that belt.
Well, that's the thing. When you can have a change at the very top, when your heavyweight champion moves, the whole top 10 kind of rattles and shakes. It's like a tectonic shift, and everybody feels it. And so right now, everybody looks at Garibay. He's got the target on his back.
Looks like we're about to start this match here. The Outlaw with a little bit of trash talk.
Imagine that. He's the king of trash talk. He's always talking. I wonder what Bryce Bennett thinks. I think we know exactly what Bryce Bennett thinks. And they are throwing fists and fire right in the middle of the ring. Bryce Bennett backing Outlaw up. Yeah, he's a little rattled. He might need... he's going to get the break he was looking for.
Oh, big thumb to the eyes and breaking it.
They don't call him the Outlaw for nothing.
Referee admonishing him.
Big elbow.
Dropping Bennett down to one knee.
What Bennett doesn't have in height, he definitely has in power. He's built like a fireman.
Outlaw got that hammerlock and just railing on the elbow there. Oh, big knee drop to the back. Beautiful move.
Innovative offense there by the Outlaw. Living's talking this crowd to death. Look, if talks were fists, you'd already have a knockout.
Outlaw continuing to focus on that shoulder. If Bryce Bennett can't get Outlaw up for some of his offense, it's really going to, knock him down a peg here. Running Bulldog. Outlaw waiting to see where he's going to go from here. Just laying boots in, keeping him on, or keeping the pressure on.
Now, that in my mind, I don't know if I'm going to let Bryce Bennett up. This seems like a mistake to let somebody with that much raw power get back to his feet. Outlaw on the second rope. Big clothesline, and he puts Bryce Bennett right back down. The real deal. Currently, receiving in. 2 count.
Close call there. Outlaw needs to keep that pressure though. Don't let Bennett get back up to his feet. He can't throw a headbutt from the knees.
We might find out.
Forearms there, just laying in.
Not sure if the Outlaw is taking Bryce Bennett seriously enough. That was his mistake too. Bryce Bennett reverses, puts him for a suplex.
Ooh, Outlaw able to telegraph it so far.
Going for the suplex again.
Drop. Oh,
slingshot suplex.
Bryce Bennett there with a slingshot suplex to the Outlaw.
Can't follow up with a cover though. He's taking too much abuse already.
And just like that, we're all back to square one.
It's amazing how in professional wrestling one big move can equalize the entire match. And now Bennett working on the Outlaw's arm. Turnabout is fair play.
Going to a hammerlock there. Ref needs to get in a better position. I think Outlaw might have even been on the ropes for a second. Transitioning over, grabbing a leg.
Slamming the knee down. And that's probably not a terrible idea. I mean, the Outlaw's already shown that he wanted to come off the ropes. It's awful hard to climb up the ropes when you're only doing it on one wheel. Outlaw trying to fight back.
Just holding on to him with everything he can. Oh, sidekick to the knee there.
That was nasty looking. Now delivering right hand after right hand.
Big boot to the side, just pushing Bennett onto his back. I saw Bennett's knee buckle there.
Yeah, that
in a
was
bad
ugly.
way. Outlaw getting ready for something. Misses the knee drop though. Bennett able to roll out of the way.
2 guys, 2 bad wheels. Let's see where it goes from here. Bryce Bennett struggling to his feet. But remember, on that vertical base, that's where he can use that power. And that low center of gravity makes him really hard to take off his feet once he's back up. Outlaw fighting for his life as Bryce Bennett backs him into the corner.
It's a good idea for Bennett. If he can get him in that corner, he can just wail on him. It looks like the Outlaw's turning the tables, though.
Trying to fight his way out. And there he goes, chicken winging that arm again.
Ooh, big elbow again.
Right into the shoulder blade. Up to the second rope. Outlaw. Oh, and there's that headbutt right to the solar plexus.
All the air out of the Outlaw. Bennett now picks him up. He's got him in a
body slam position.
He's going to go for a fall away slam. Oh, Outlaw able to squeak his way out into that one.
Outlaw escapes.
Oh, Bennett catches him off the ropes. Big spine buster there.
Is that it? Is that it?
Come on, Bennett, go for the pin there. Oh, Outlaw, look at that. Just keeping that shoulder up off the mat.
Bennett didn't have enough to keep him down.
Outlaw smart there. Bennett could have easily fallen into a pinning combo there. Outlaw just reaching for the bottom rope and holding on for dear life.
He's probably still trying to get his air back. He took that big headbutt right to his solar plexus. It's like being hit by a truck.
Looks like the Outlaw's asking for something there on the outside of the ring.
I think he found somebody in the stands that he's not particularly fond of.
Oh, raking him in the eyes again, just with that foot, as dirty as he can get.
The Outlaw will take any shortcut he can possibly get.
That is brutal right there. Bennett's going to have a hard time throwing a headbutt if he can't see him, right?
The Outlaw brings him up. Big right hand. Another one. And a third right hand by the Outlaw. Whips Bryce Bennett into the ropes. Misses the clothesline. Bryce Bennett returns. Luthez press.
Beautiful. Just throwing the right hands there. Oh, the great Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Camera taking you right inside the ring now. And the Outlaw, maybe, once again, a little arrogant. Just walking around, kicking, bullying the real deal, Bryce Bennett.
As arrogant as it is, I just don't know if he can actually put him out yet. Bryce Bennett's taking a beating, and look at he's getting back up again.
So strong. Like I said, not the tallest guy in Wrestle Club, but easily one of the strongest.
Outlaw needs to keep on him here. He's got to keep his eye on Bennett and get away from the crowd.
This is pure arrogance on the Outlaw's part. I don't care who you're wrestling. You don't take your eyes off.
Chatting with one of these. Oh! Looks like Bennett's got him rolled up.
1, 2. That was a 3 count. That was a 3 count.
Exactly what we were talking about. Bennett with that quick roll up there.
Arrogance from the Outlaw, but a win for the real deal, Bryce Bennett.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is King Marcus Anderson, here to tell you that I have a new shirt, direct from Japan. I sold 1 million of these across the nation, and now I'm bringing it to the United States. Get yours at facebook.com/Idaho Wrestle Club, and make sure you look for the royal purple. That is a guarantee and a royal decree.
My name's Cedric Lionheart, and you can catch me and the entire Wrestle Club roster here Fridays at 7 o'clock.
Coming to the ring from Sun Valley, Idaho, she is the hidden gem, Kiki Starling!
Next on Wrestle Club from Boise, Ultimo Acción Panchetto versus the Queen of Heart, Kiki Starling, in this mixed gender match. You know, Ultimo Acción Panchetto, one of Panchettos, I believe, and check me if I'm wrong, Sam, I believe there are 65 different Panchettos all working in Wrestle Club right now.
I think that's what I've got as far as the hash marks on my wall go.
Okay, there's either 65 or 3.
One of the two. We're not quite sure yet. We're still trying to figure it out.
I've never been great with math, but remember, when you're watching wrestling, you need to know a 10 count, you need to know a 5 count, you need to know a 3 count, unless you're in Japan, throw in a 20, and you've got them all.
Those are all the numbers that you need right there. And I'd just like to point out this is actually a rematch from Kiki's very first match, in which she injured her knee and still managed to come back and beat Ultimo Acción Panchetto.
And
now
now
keep that in mind.
Yeah, and she's got to be. She wants to prove that was no fluke. She wants to come away with an untarnished and uninjured victory on this one. Panchetto, sort of the clown prince of Wrestle Club, and he's not in a real hurry to get the match started. Some might say he's not in a real hurry to get beat up by a girl.
I think that might be the case right there. Referee just checking both competitors. Want to be on a level playing field. Looks like we're going to begin this match.
And there's the bell. And there's Panchetto watching Kiki appeal to the crowd, and he's appealing to Kiki.
That hair's appealing to me.
Starling goes for this. She tried for a lockup. Oh, escapes the side headlock. Very nice. Takes control of Panchetto's arm.
Panchetto with a roll through there, trying to get back on top. Kiki's having a little trouble trying to figure out what exactly
hasn't let go of that arm yet, though. Way to go, Kiki Starling. Holding on to her opponent, who is much bigger than she is. She has not let go of the arm yet, and at this point, I'm even dizzy. I can't imagine how Panchetto feels.
I'm tired. I'm just tired.
The look on Kiki's face, that really said it all, I think. Acción Panchetto quite happy with himself right now.
Cheers from the crowd, though.
I wonder if the other 65 Panchettos are watching.
They were all in the back doing the same roll.
Was it 65 or 64? I think I said 65 earlier. Once again, it's wrestling. I don't know that.
They're all winded. Every single one of them. After that exchange. Punketo back at it with his unorthodox style. Manages to get the side headlock on Kiki there.
Right in the center of the ring, Kiki looking for the escape. Ducks under, grabs the hammerlock.
Punketo doing the old squats.
He's not getting out. I think they're just getting cardio. There's an escape.
Brings it back over. Side kicks to the thigh there. It's going to knot her up. Oh, another roll through there. Oh, back. Beautiful exchange. Fireman's carry in the quick roll. Grabbing the leg there. Manages to get out of 2, but I don't think Punketo knows what just happened.
Beautiful amateur wrestling move. Does this make, is Kiki Starling a shooter?
I think so.
She has a fireman's carry.
Punketo needs to put those hands down and get serious here. Another side headlock from Punketo.
If he doesn't take Kiki Starling seriously, he's going to be counting the lights on the ceiling real soon.
Throws it. Oh, there's Kiki with that big knee there she likes. Back elbow. Ooh, and a little clothesline action as well. Taking Punketo out. He's going to take a powder break right now. Kiki standing tall in the ring there. Punketo's out with the crowd, the people he loves.
He's asking the cameraman how his hair looks. You said earlier you liked it, right, Sammy?
I like it because it looks ridiculous. Actually, it reminds me a little bit of the Red Rooster.
There is a little bit of Red Rooster there. There's a little bit of Red Rooster in his game. A little throwback to mid-90s WWE.
That's not a positive thing.
I agree. I didn't say it was a good thing.
Okay.
Referee admonishing Punketo. Come on, buddy. Get back in the ring.
He's going to get himself counted out. Kiki's waiting for him. Of course, as long as he's talking to the referee can't count.
Is this all Punketo's plan, though?
It very well could be.
Mira, stop
Taking off.
That was obviously the issue that he's been having thus far.
The charm bracelet has gotten in his way. Now, if I'm Kiki, I'm going to go over and tell the referee to start counting. I'll take a win any way I can get it.
Punketo there, I think he's got some sort of spray.
Yeah, he went right to Kiki's eyes there. Just when you think the clown prince of Wrestle Club is a buffoon, you see him do something like that.
Going for the pin there. Referee 1, 2. Oh, Kiki with the shoulder up. You don't want to see the match end in that way.
Was that silly? I think he shot her in the face with silly string.
Oh, Kiki with a big knee there to the stomach. Follows it up with a roll through schoolboy. Oh, kick out on 2 there by Punketo.
A little close to the ropes anyway. Kiki backs him into the corner. Whips him off to the ropes. Punketo reverses, runs to the opposite side, gets ahead of steam, and follows in with a hip attack. Looks like he's looking for another one. Second hip attack, and his weight advantage over Kiki now coming into play.
Punketo calling the third there. Maybe shouldn't have gone to the well that many times. Kiki with a handstand head scissors. Oh, brings him over there. Punketo reeling. Crucifix. 1,
2. Kick out at 2.
Kiki keeping the pace moving, though. That's exactly where she needs to keep it. Big leg lariat, though, by Punketo. Lays out Kiki, blowing her a kiss.
That's not going to make any friends. That's really not going to make you any friends. You don't make fun of the fact that you're wrestling a girl, especially a girl who beat you with one leg. Did he just reach into his pocket for silly string again?
Hey, it's hard to say with Punketo. Who knows what?
Yep, that's exactly. It was a popper. He had a party popper.
Going for the. Oh, jeez, I can't. Face out slam.
That's right. And she escaped. Belly-to-belly suplex by Kiki Starling.
X Factor. I was looking for the X Factor earlier.
Congratulations. You found it.
Thank you. Kiki going in the second rope there. We know she likes to use a cross body from there. We'll see if she can hit it.
Perfectly set up. And she does.
Beautiful.
Referee down. 1, 2, and 3. Actually, I believe, because I started counting, I think that was a 5 count. Hey,
regardless,
Axiom Punketo, you just lost a 5 count.
Kiki Starling proving that she is here to stay. 2 on Punketo.
your heavyweight champion, the Lost Soul, Garby. And you can own your own merchandise, just like the t-shirt that I'm wearing right here. But you can also own some Wrestle Club merchandise by visiting our website at www.idahowrestleclub.com. You can also make your orders on Facebook at facebook.com/Idaho Wrestle Club.
Ladies and gentlemen, King Marcus Anderson here, and boy do I have news for you. This is a royal decree sent up from the heavens of Wrestle Club. Every Friday at 7 p.m., you get to see the hottest action. You get to see your king taking down gutter snipes left and right. On Channel 64, the best of Wrestle Club. That is a guarantee and a royal decree.
Are you ready for a title match? The following match is scheduled for one fall. Whoever wins this match will win the Potato Bowl belt. Entering the ring from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 165 pounds, one half of Project Mania, the Voodoo Priest, Damien.
Just wait till you get cut. We got the show. Controlled chaos. Adriel Noctis. Come February 24th, one-on-one for the Potato Belt. At 2 p.m., you will sail into darkness.
That's absolutely right, Black. This Saturday, Noctis, it's your strings that will get cut. Permanently.
I'm real excited to see this match here. We've got Damian Black, who's probably the most skilled striker in Wrestle Club, and Adriel Noctis, one of the quickest competitors. Also, your current Potato Bowl champion. So
And Rookie of the Year 2017.
And Rookie of the Year. So you know that these two guys, regardless of what kind of history they have, this match is going to be superb, and I'm excited for it.
Introductions now going on for Adriel Noctis, your champion.
From Nampa, Idaho, weighing in at 165 pounds, he is your current Potato Bowl champion, Adriel Noctis.
The last time we saw these guys do battle was actually Brad Zane versus Adriel Noctis, and Noctis laid down. Took the 3 count.
A very odd finish to that match. Not exactly sure what to think.
There's definitely something going on, especially between Black and Noctis, and I wonder whether some of that voodoo from New Orleans has come into play, because Noctis has not been Noctis at all. There's Brad Zane sitting ringside to watch the match.
Just waving away Noctis. He has to keep an eye on Zane the entire match, as if Damian Black wasn't.
There's your Potato Bowl championship.
Noctis still a fan favorite, though.
an absolutely amazing competitor. Considering his age and the fact that he's only been in the game a little over a year, a spectacular pro wrestler with an amazing future ahead of him.
I will say, though, Doc, that Noctis is just looking a little out of place here. Not quite as amped up as he usually is heading into a fight like this.
Yeah, I would say I agree. He doesn't look as comfortable as he could, and supremely confident on the opposite side of the ring. Damian Black and Brad Zane, Project Mayhem, they're acting like they've got something planned.
Noctis just kind of sitting there. He's just not excited, not dreading it, just a lackluster look in his face right now.
What's going on? This is not the Adriel Noctis we know. Actually being searched by the referee while laying on his back.
Black in the corner, though, not showing any signs of worry. Zane actually laughing on the outside of the ring as he paces back and forth.
And you'll hear Brad Zane talking the entire time. There's your bell. And the match is underway.
Let's see if we can, if Noctis here can get his engine going and get moving here.
Black still talking to him. What is going on with Damian Black?
Noctis just pacing, looking at his feet. We're going to see a tie-up here?
Both men come toe-to-toe. There's a little bit of bad blood.
There
That's the Noctis we know.
Noctis bringing the pace already. Quick go behind. Goes for a roll through. Ooh, going for that big old disaster kick, chaos kick. Black goes for the same thing. Big roundhouse ducks, dual pairs of ducks.
Neither man hitting a strike yet, but that wasn't for lack of trying. And all of a sudden, Damian Black tied up in knots.
Noctis with a modified STF there.
Amazing.
That is a great move right there. This might be over. Black can't get to the ropes.
Agreed. If he wrenches that one hard enough, or he can catch him in the middle of the ring with it, that could finish the match. I don't even know what to call that. I think you're right. I think some sort of a modified STF is the best way to describe it.
Noctis runs through. Black manages to get out, though. Noctis still got a hold of that arm.
I don't think either one of these guys really has much of a power advantage, as they're both so evenly matched size-wise. I do think the striking has to go to Black, while I think speed probably goes to Noctis.
Arm drag there.
Big
Black
elbow.
Follows up with that elbow. Beautiful. Black recouping, but the whole time just keeping an eye and just pacing it.
Noctis in the corner, and there's Brad Zane talking to him, getting inside his head.
Nobody cares, Noctis!
There's only one other guy in the ring with him, but he's definitely facing both members of Project Mayhem in this match.
Goes for a
handspring elbow, misses it in the corner. Noctis with a big high kick and drops Black in the middle of the ring.
Noctis goes for the springboard, misses. Black springboard of his own from the middle there. Oh, big old kick. Laying him out.
Not going for the immediate cover, drags him into the middle of the ring. Smart move, 1, 2 count.
Confident cover there, but only the 2.
And remember, this is for the Potato Bowl Championship. The gold is on the line as Wrestle Club is on TV. And we want to thank everybody for tuning in to Cable One and letting us be a part of your evening.
Black grabbing Noctis' leg there. Lifting him up, dropping him straight on the knee. If he can take out Noctis' legs, it's going to be a big game changer for the rest of this match.
If he can slow him down and ground him, then Noctis becomes nothing but a target for those lethal strikes from Damian Black.
Grabbing the opposite leg. Interesting strategy.
Oh, he's trying to take both legs away from him.
Yeah. That's going to slow him down real quick. Zane still just pacing around the ring, just watching Black just pick him apart.
And he never stops talking. That's why they call him the puppet master. He gets inside your head and he stays there. Damian Black doing all the heavy lifting in the ring.
Black just got a handful of Noctis' hair. Ref trying to keep on top of it. Another stiff kick right to the ribs.
If Noctis can't mount some sort of a defense soon, he's not going to last long. As Damian Black is picking him apart.
Not anymore! He's not!
Off the rope!
Black's got him right where he wants him right now. Slowly bringing him back up to his feet. Let's see if we can see any of those lethal strikes. And here we go.
Noctis ducks under. Oh, big clothesline for Adriel Noctis, and that put Damian Black down. That could change the momentum of the match. Be careful out there. Noctis on the floor and just sitting. Not taking advantage. Meanwhile, Brad Zane goes over to cheer on his opponent. What is going on with Adriel Noctis?
Gets this apathetic look, and then he just starts trying to bring it back. He's just trying to get back to himself, really.
It's like two different Noctises doing battle with each other. Two big elbows from Adriel Noctis.
Oh, jeez.
Damian Black knocks the taste out of his mouth with that one.
Oh, Noctis
Huge
fires back.
kick.
Yakuza kick right there. Oh, and he's just calling for it. Oh, rolling back elbow there by Black, bringing Noctis down to one knee. Noctis with a huge enziguri. Both men down.
Amazing series of strikes between these two guys. You're only going to see this in Wrestle Club. This is professional wrestling in Idaho.
Noctis just measuring Black.
Huge kick. This could be it. Going for a cover, looking for a cover.
You can pull him over. Come on, Noctis. Get on it.
Pulls him a little closer ropes, grabs the leg. 2.5 count.
Black squeaks out on that one there. Zane's starting to look a little flustered on the outside there.
Noctis backing Damian Black into the corner. Huge forearm shot. And another.
Another one. It's going to get him across the other turnbuckle here. Black tried to get up on the second rope there for some sort of springboard offense. Noctis stopped it. Crucifix position there. Oh, Black rolls out of it.
Hooks him, suplex. Has him set for a vertical suplex. Grabs the leg. Is he going to fisherman buster him? Trying to pull him up. Both men jockeying for position.
Oh, switches to a Michinoku driver of some sort there.
Beautiful maneuver by Damian Black.
Dropping Noctis right on the top of his
1,
head.
2. Kick out at 2. There's still some fight left in Adriel Noctis, but how much more?
That just took a lot out of him, I can tell you that much.
Both guys have such high-level offense, and they're just throwing bombs at each other at this point.
Black slowly bringing him up and just yelling at him, admonishing him for even trying to just kick out and keep going here.
Damian Black throwing big right hands. There's another one. Shaming Noctis as he does it. Adriel Noctis out there literally against two guys. There's going to be one of them outside of the ring doing nothing but talking.
These blows. They're just bringing something out. Noctis, he's throwing some forearms. Spinning elbow. Noctis just telling him, get up, come on, Black.
This looks like Adriel Noctis. Huge kick!
Spinning roundhouse there by Noctis, putting him right to the ground.
And if you'll notice, he telegraphed it like it was going to be an elbow. 2 count again.
Noctis just angry.
Got to say something about Damian Black's resilience, too. For every bomb that he's thrown, he's been hit by one.
That's true.
Adriel Noctis pulling Damian Black up.
Oh, another stiff forearm. Following through, just laying into it, everything he's got. Black stops that one. Oh, following up with some of his own right hands.
He might be looking for that springboard elbow again. No, looking for a kick.
Noctis going back to that high cross there. What has he got in mind? Oh my! High cross sit-out powerbomb there.
And he kicks out at 2.999. What a huge maneuver.
Zane has got a different look on his face now completely. He knows that as much as Black is in this fight, it was almost over right there.
If Adriel Noctis can hit one more big home run, this match is over. How much can Black have left in his tank? Adriel Noctis looking off the rope, looking for that chaos kick.
Beautiful right there, putting Black down. We've seen him win matches with this before. He's got to go for the cover.
He rolls him over. 1, 2. Oh, Black kicks out at the last possible second.
Resiliency shown by Black right there. I don't know if the fans can believe it. I can't believe it. I thought that was it.
I thought that was going to be it. Now, Noctis not following up. He's just sitting there. It's like he's arguing with himself.
For every blow he throws, it just looks like he's admonishing himself, just angry.
He's got Damian Black up.
Setting him up.
Noctis!
What's Zane got going on here?
He's got that's that voodoo doll.
He just ripped that voodoo doll in two, it looks like, and Noctis is just...
That's it. Noctis
We've seen this before. Noctis just sitting in that prone position again.
It's like he's decided he's not... He's just staring at what's left of the doll. Look out behind
Black
you.
up to his feet, though. Nails a running meteora there to a just sitting prone Noctis.
That's... Noctis is in big trouble. He's got to start fighting right now or this one's over. Damian Black and Brad Zane outside of the ring like sharks circling their prey.
Oh, Doc, I think I know what's coming next here.
There's the graveyard dust. Damian Black off the top rope.
Springboard corkscrew elbow. Black sails by Black himself.
1, 2, 3. We have a new champion.
A title just changed hands. Black, the new Potato Bowl champion on Noctis here.
What is going on with Adriel Noctis, and what is going on with Project Mayhem? They've got some sort of a power over him, and now they have the Potato Bowl Championship.
Zane just coming into the ring with a smirk on his face.
Damian Black, your new Potato Bowl champion. You saw the championship change right here.
Officials now, it doesn't look like they're very happy with the outcome of this. It's just such an odd display by Noctis.
Well, and the thing is,
this isn't over, is exactly what was been said.
But if you look at the match, I mean, something strange happened, but no rules were broken. That was a clean 3 count after a maneuver in the middle of the ring. There's not much the officials can do other than look on and be disappointed. I gotta be honest with you, Sammy. They won the title fair and square. Strange, but fair and square.
Yeah, Black Sails sealed the deal there at the end there. That springboard corkscrew elbow just laying him out. And this is the end result.
Damian Black, your new Potato Club champion. And on that note, they're leaving the ring, leaving Adriel. Wait a minute, what's this? Project Mayhem t-shirt.
Just taunting the officials. Just taunting Noctis.
Lays it over Noctis, who is still motionless in the ring.
When he wakes up, he's going to know exactly who took that belt from him.
That's just humiliating now. Taking the rest of that voodoo doll with him as they head to the back. Your new Potato Bowl champion, Damian Black as Adriel Noctis, laying in the ring. The officials still wondering what the hell just happened.
Trying to make sense of what exactly is going on here. The officials are checking on Noctis, who's still barely moving since the end of this match. Noctis slowly coming to. I don't want to. It's hard to watch.
It really is. And there he is. On that note, we'll let the pictures take care of the rest of the action. I'm Dr. Nick Redbone. That's Sam Magnus. Until next time, so long from the Gem State.
You're sitting there thinking, how can I get a t-shirt? Well, your hunt's over. Go on to IdahoWrestleClub.com and get the official Lionheart t-shirt.
Black. Every Friday night, Wrestle Club is gonna have a new episode.
New episode.
That's right. But you know what? A new episode also means a new beginning. And new beginnings mean destruction, chaos, and bedlam. Black. You and I, the Puppet Master Brad Zane,
And the voodoo priest, Damian Black.
if you're not watching, then you're nothing more than puppets whose strings will be cut.
And you will sail into the black.
We'll see you guys every Friday.
7 p.m.
Toodles Wrestle Club, we're coming.